Yo, what's up? I'm back with another pixel art tutorial, and it's gonna be of my jack-o'-lantern pixel art. Pixel art I made 5 years ago. I think it was around in October. I don't remember when it was in October, but I just know it was in October. I made it in October 2017. So here we go. We're gonna start on the blocks that we're gonna use for the pixel art. They are the black concrete, the black terracotta, the brown terracotta, the orange terracotta, the orange wool, the jack-o'-lantern, the block of gold, and the snow block. So now we're going to go to the center block that you should have already placed. Just put it wherever you want. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter where you put it. So starting on the right side of the center block here, start from here. We're going to count all the way up to the number 51. Now, once you reach the number 51, you're going to be placing a placing block on top of the ground, just like this. So pause the video now if you need to just compare. So now we're going to go back to the center block. Now starting on the left side of the center block. By the way, you never ever count the center block. So starting on the left side of the center block, never ever count it once again. I'm going to count all the way up to the number 50. Now once you've reached the number 50, you're going to be placing a placing block on top of the ground, just like this. So I'll pause the video if you need to just compare. Now we're going to go back to the center block. Now, starting on the right side of the center block with the black concrete, that is, we're going to be placing 10 blocks to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10, I meant to say, there we go. So 10, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. 10 blocks. And then on the left side of the center block, we're going to be placing 9 blocks to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 blocks, so it should look exactly like this. Now I'm going to the left side, so from this block here, we're going to be placing 7 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 7 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then place 6 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And place 5 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to be placing 2 sets of 3s going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2. That's 2 sets of 3s. And then 3 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. That's 3 sets of 2s. No, one block, no, not one block. 5 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just gonna place some blocks. Now place 2 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2. Then 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. And then 2 sets of 2s going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 2. That's 2 sets of 2s. And then 3 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. And then place 15 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15 blocks. So all the way back down and give it a place block. And I'm going to go fly directly underneath the 15 I had to just place. I'm going to go down without moving left or right. I'm going to go ahead and drop straight down. And you should land on the placement block that you placed in the very beginning of this tutorial video. So I'm going to get rid of that. If you have, you're doing everything correctly so far. And if you haven't, try to see what you've gone wrong. So let's go right to the top of the 15. For this block here, we're going to be placing 2 sets of 5s going up to the right. That's 2 sets of 5s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. That's 2 sets of 5s. And then 2 sets of 3s going up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 2. That's 2 sets of 3s. And then 2 sets of 2s going up to the right. That's 1, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 2. It's 2 sets of 2s. And place 6 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 blocks going diagonal. Let's get the placing blocks. Back up. Now place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2. And then 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And place 3 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. That's 3 sets of 2s. Now, starting in the second set of the 3 sets of 2s here, on the right side, underneath the right block, place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the right. That's 1 and 2. So it'll look like this. We're not gonna work on that for right now. Let's go back to the top block of the 3 sets of 2s here. For this block here, place 3 sets of 3s going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 3 sets of 3s. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. It's 3 sets of 3s. Okay. Now place 5 blocks on horizontal up level to right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're almost at the top. Next, we're going to be placing is 30 blocks on horizontal upper level to right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's 30 blocks on horizontal upper level to right. Make sure you count correctly because it is a very big number. It is a double-digit number, in fact. So I want to make sure this is actually 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I miscounted that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30. Okay, good. So I did count 30 correctly. Alright, so back to the left block of the 30 here. We're going to start on the left side, the left block of it. With the placement block, we're going to be placing 8 blocks on the horizontal to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's into the black concrete. So on the right side of the 8 placements, we're going to be placing 6 blocks on the up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should look like this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give the placement blocks. Head back up. Now from these 6 here, we're going to be placing 3 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. And then 2 sets of 2s going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. That's 2 sets of 2s. And then 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. And then 2 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2. And then 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1 and 2. And then 2 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2. And then 2 sets of 2s went up to the right. That's 1, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 2. There's 2 sets of 2s. And then 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. We're about to hit the very top of the pixel art. So we're placing 2 blocks on the horizontal up to the right next. That's 1 and 2. And that's the very top of the pixel art. So now we're going to go down to the right. Down to right. So we're going to place 1 block going down to the right. That's 1. And then we're going to go back up. So place 2 blocks on the horizontal up to the right. That is 1, 2. And then we're going to go back down to the right. So place 4 blocks going diagonal down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now place 2 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2. And then place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the right. That's 1 and 2. Okay. And then place 2 blocks going down to the right. That is 1, 2. And then 3 blocks going down to the right. That is 1, 2, 3. Then 1 block going down to the right. That is 1. And then 3 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And to finish this off, place 4 blocks going down to the right, but it's going to be twice. So it's going to be 4. That's going to be 4 sets of 2 sets of 4s. I meant to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. So it should make contact with the 30 blocks here I just placed in the just earlier. So it should look exactly like this. So once you've done that, we're going to go back to the right block of the 30 here. So for this block here, we're going to be placing 5 blocks on the horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 5 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now place 3 sets of 3s on the horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 3 sets of 3s. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 3. That's 3 sets of 3s. And then 3 sets of 2s going horizontal on the lower level to right. That's 3 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. That's 3 sets of 2s. Let's place some blocks if I can. There we go. Okay, now place starting underneath the left block of the middle set of the 3 sets of 2s here. Place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left. That's 1 and 2. So it'll look like this. And we're not going to continue that outlining until later. So let's go back to the 3rd set here. So from this block here, we're going to be placing 1 block going down to the right. That's 1. And then 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2. And then 6 blocks going diagonal down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's go to place some blocks. And then place 2 sets of 2s going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. So 2 sets of 2s. Okay? Now place 2 sets of 3s going down to the right. That is 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2. There's 2 sets of 3s. Now place 2 sets of 5s going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. There's 2 sets of 5s. And then for the moment of truth, and for the very right side of the pixel art, place 15 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15 blocks going straight down to the right, so it's going to your placement block and then have it directly underneath the 15 I just placed. And look down without moving left or right. You're going to just drop straight down, and you should have landed on the placement block I had to place at the beginning of this tutorial here. So if you have, you're doing everything correctly so far, and if you haven't tried to see where you've gone wrong. So let's go back to the 15, the bottom of it. So in this block here, we're going to be placing 3 blocks going down to the left. So that's 1, 2, 3. So we're going down now. We're going down to the left. So place 2 sets of 2s going down to the left. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. That's 2 sets of 2s. I place 1 block going down to the left. That's 1. And then 2 blocks going down to the left. That's 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, now place 5 blocks going diagonal down to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get placing blocks. Okay, now 3 sets of 2s going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. That's 3 sets of 2s. And then 2 sets of 3s going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2. It's 2 sets of 3s. Okay, now place 5 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the left. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then for the moment of truth, place 7 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the left. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And it should be making contact with the left block, or the right block of the 20 technically. If you count the 10 on the right, 10 on the right of the center block and the 9 on the left of the center block, add it just twice, so it's in total 20. So it should look like this. The outlining should look exactly like this now. So we're basically done with the outlining the pixel art. So we're gonna go ahead and do the inner details. So let's go ahead and go to the top here. We're gonna go ahead and connect these two here. So let's go back to these 2 blocks like diagonal that are hanging out from the right block of the second set of the 3 sets of 2s in the top left corner here. So this block here, we're gonna be placing 1 block up to the right. That is 1, and then 1 block going down to the right. That's 1, and then 1 block going up to the right. That's 1, and then 1 block going down to the right. That's 1. Except we're gonna place 1 block going up down to the right again. So that's 1. Except for so basically, I had to place 1 block going up to the right, and then basically we place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the right. So it should look like this. Okay, now place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, and then 1 block going down to the right. That's 1. And then 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2. And then I place 4 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to the right. Actually, no, I think it's 3. It's 1, 2, 3. It's 3 blocks on the horizontal, actually. Yeah, it's 3 blocks. Okay, now place 2 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2. And then place 4 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then place 4 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now place 11 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 11, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 blocks. Let's get a replacement block, have it back over. Now from this block here, place 3 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, now place 9 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the right. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so back over. Now place 2 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. It's 2 sets of 2s. And then 2 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2. Okay, now place 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And then 2 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2. And place I connected 2 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2. Okay. Now place 1 block going up to the right from the connected 2 blocks here. That's 1 and 2. That's 2 blocks going diagonal. And place 1 block going down the right. That's 1. And then 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And it should be making contact with the 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left from the left block of those two blocks there. So it should look exactly like this. So basically, it connected with the opposite side. So everything should be looking exactly like this so far now. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to the face. So let's go ahead and do the face. So let's see. How are we going to do the face? Well, I guess we're going to go... Yeah, we're going to go to the bottom, actually. We're going to go to the bottom. So we're going to go to the bottom. And we're going to go to the 7 here, as you place. We're going to go over to the 5th block. So on top of the 5th block, with the placement block, we're going to be placing 4 blocks on top with the placement block. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now switch to the black concrete. Not the black concrete, so on top of these 4 placement blocks, we're going to be placing 10 blocks on horizontal to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 10, not 12. I just keep overcounting it. That's why. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Go to the placement blocks now. So it's 10 blocks, not 12, because I was counting. over 10 for some stupid reason. So now I'm going to go back to the right block of the 10. So from this block here, place 3 blocks going up to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then place 2 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2. And from the top block of the 2, I'm going to put 1 to the right. And then place 5 blocks going horizontal on the, or no, not 5, 6 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 blocks. That's the placing block. And then place 3 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And then place 10 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. At 10. I keep overcounting 10. I keep counting above 10 for some reason. Alright, let's go back to the left 10 here. So this block here, we're going to be placing 2 sets of 3s going horizontal upper level to left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2. That's 2 sets of 3s. And then 2 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to left. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. Okay, now place 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. And then 2 blocks going up to the left. Not up. 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. So that's 1, 2. And then 4 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm sorry, I just can't. I just haven't done this in a long time. So I place 2 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2. I place 5 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no. Let's. I think it's 6 actually. 6 blocks going up to the left instead. So yeah, 6 blocks. So now I place 7 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I place 5 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's the very top of the mouth. So we're gonna go back to the. We're gonna go into the 4th block of the 5 here. In this block here, place 2 sets of 2s going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. It's 2 sets of 2s, and now that you've created this area, we're gonna go ahead and switch to the orange terracotta, an orange wool. I'm gonna go ahead and put an orange terracotta on the top of the area, and we're gonna fill in the rest with the orange wool. So something like this. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're actually gonna need these. Actually, we're gonna need these for a little bit later too. So from these 2 blocks here, we're going to be placing 6 blocks going diagonal down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 blocks going diagonal. Let's go to the placing blocks. Okay. Now place 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2, 1. That's 1, 2. I meant to say. And 1 block going down to the right. That's 1. And then 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. No, the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2. I can't speak. I can't instruct. So for this block here, place 5 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starting another teeth. I'm gonna place 2 sets of 4s going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. That's 2 sets of 4s. Now place 3 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And then 5 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 14 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's 14 blocks. Let's get the placement block. Head back over. Now place 5 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to the right. Once again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go ahead and quickly switch to the orange wool. Now the orange wool, we're going to go over to the left. Let's go back to these 5 blocks I had you place next to the left side of the 14 I had you just place. On the left side, underneath the left block of the 5 here, we're going to be placing 1 orange wool, just 1 singular orange wool. And we're going to switch to the snow block. Now, with the snow block on the right side of the orange, we're going to place 4 blocks to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, basically. And then we're going to put 1 snow block underneath each of the 14 black concretes right here. So it's going to look like this. And then we're going to be placing 2 blocks on the horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2. Now, switch to the orange wool. Now, if the orange wool is on the right side of the snow, these 2 snows, place 3 blocks to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. Now, underneath the red block of the 3 oranges, place 2 blocks to the left. That's 1, 2. Underneath the red block of these 2 blocks here, place 1 orange underneath. So it'll look like this. Now switch to the black wall. No, switch back to the black concrete. Starting on the right side of these 3 orange walls, we're going to put 1 black concrete on each one of them. So it should look like this. To the right of each one. Okay? Now place 4 blocks on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go ahead and put away this snow block for right now, actually, by the way. I'm not going to use it for a while. Alright, so for these 4 blocks here, we're going to be placing 4 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now place 5 blocks on up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now place 2 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2. And then 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And then 2 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2. And then 6 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's get the place of blocks. Okay. Now place 2 sets of 2s going onto the right. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. Let's do this 2s. Now put 1 block on the right side of each of these 2 blocks here. So 1, 1, just like that. And I put 1 block above the 2 and 2 below the 2. Just like that. So it'll basically be 5 in total. So it should look like this. Okay, so for the bottom block of the 5, we're going to be placing 7 blocks going down to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that we've created this area as well, we're going to do the exact same thing we did over there, except it's on this side. So we're going to go over here, we're going to put an orange terracotta on the top of the area, and we're going to fill in the rest with orange wool. So it'll look like this. Now switches back to the black concrete, starting on the bottom block of the 7. We're going to be switching back to the black concrete, place 6 blocks going down to the left. Actually, so 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. By the way, you can go ahead and put away the orange blocks. We're not gonna name them for right now. So let's go back to the 6. In this block, place 2 blocks going down to the left. That's 1, 2. Then 4 blocks going diagonal down to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go to these. Now 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2. And then 1 block going down to the left. That is 1. And then 2 sets of 2s going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. That's 2 sets of 2s. And then 2 sets of 3s going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2. It's 2 sets of 3s, and it should be in contact with the 10 blocks, the right 10 blocks I actually placed earlier. So it should look exactly like this. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and switch to the block of gold now. Not the block of gold. We're going to start with the orange block, actually. We still need the orange block, actually. I totally forgot about that. So we're going to go over to the left, actually. We're going to start with the orange block. We're going to go over to the left. We're going to find these 6 blocks going diagonal into place on the left side of the mouth. So we're going to go over and underneath the first block here. We're going to be placing 11 blocks going down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Now place 2 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2. And to finish this, I'll place 7 blocks going diagonal down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now we're going to fill in the remaining empty spaces that we left behind with the orange wool. So we're going to do this now. Okay. Now once you've done that, we're going to go over to the right, and it's basically the same thing, but it's on the opposite side. So underneath the first block of the 6 diagonal, we're going to place 11 blocks going down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. Then place 2 blocks going down the left. That's 1, 2. And then place 6 or 7 blocks going diagonal down to the left. And it should look like this. And we're going to fill in the remaining spaces so we can left behind with orange wool. And yeah, there we go. That is the orange wool for the mouth completed. So we can go ahead and put away the orange wool for right now and switch back to the block of gold. Now the block of gold, we're going to go ahead and do some outlining. So pay close attention. So we're going to go over to the bottom of the center, bottom center of the mouth. We're going to go over to the top block of these 2 blocks here. With the block of gold on the left side, place 4 blocks going horizontal to the left. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. On top of the right block of the 4 here, place 2 blocks on top. That's 1, 2. Now on the left block of the 4, place 3 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. And then place 4 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 4 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4. That's 4 sets of 2s. Now switch to the placement block. Now the placement blocks are on the left side of the 4th set. Place 1 placement block on the left side. And switch to the block of gold. Place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left, starting next to this placement block. That's 1 and 2. So it's going to look like this. Let's get the placement block. Now from this block here, place 2 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2. And then place 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. And then 2 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2. And then 3 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. And then place 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. It should look exactly like this. Now let's go back to the right. Let's go back to these 2 blocks that I had to place on top of the red block of the 4 here. So from this block here, we're going to be placing 9 blocks on horizontal, not all to right. That's 9 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now place 3 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And put 1 block to the right on the bottom block of these 3. So place 1 there. And place 1 block going down to the right. That's 1. I'm going to go back up by placing 6 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to right. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, and 1, 2, 6. So 6 sets of 2s. So it'll look like this. Okay, let's go back to the 5 blocks that are going up to the right from these 4 blocks that are horizontal. Let's go over to the center block on the right side of the 5. We're placing 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1 and 2. Okay, now place 2 blocks up to the right to finish this off. That's 1 and 2. The 5 backwards, you can see everything should be looking exactly like this so far. So now we can go ahead and do some filling. This is going to be a filling process. So pay close attention. So we're going to switch to we're going to need a jack-o'-lantern, by the way, for this. So first things first, we're going to start with the jack-o'-lantern, so you don't get confused and so you don't go over the outlining on accident. So with the jack-o'-lantern, you can fill in this singular empty space on the left side of the mouth. Same within the outline, same within the gold block of gold and black concrete outline. We're going to fill this in with the jack-o'-lantern. And once you've done that, we're going to fill in this singular empty space here that goes from the center, kind of down in between there. It goes all the way over to the right with the jack-o'-lantern. Once you've done that, switch to gold, and we're going to fill in the remaining empty spaces. So this empty space, this empty space, this empty space, this empty space, and this empty space, and this empty space. All going to fill in with gold blocks, gold block. So let me go ahead and recap. So these 2 areas, jack-o'-lantern, and these looks like 5. No, it's 6. These 6 areas in total. Gold block. So go ahead and do that now. And when you're done filling them all in, it should look like this. So now you can go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and switch to black concrete. I'm actually going to get this snow block out, and same with the orange wool as well, because we're going to work on the nose next. So yeah. So we're basically working on the face. So let's go over to the left of the 14. We're going to switch to the placement block. Now the placement block, we're going to be placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Placing 9 placement blocks on top of the left block of the 14. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now switch to black concrete. Now starting on top. We're going to be placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now place 15 blocks to the right. Starting on top of the 9 placements. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This 15 is going to place some blocks. Set back up. Now from the left block of the 15, we're going to put 1 block on top and 1 block on the right as well. 1 block on top of the right block as well. So it should look like this. Now on top, from the left block here, the left one here, place 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And then place 5 sets of 2s going up to the right. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 5. That's 5 sets of 2s if you're placing blocks. And place 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And then place 5 sets of 2s going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 5. That's 5 sets of 2s. And then place 1 block going down to the right. That's 1. Where's the place block with the black concrete? There we go. Now, switch to the orange wool. Now, the orange wool, I'm going to go ahead and place 2 blocks going underneath this block that's going diagonal in between the 5 sets of 2s. That's 1 and 2 going underneath. And put 1 extra block underneath these 2 blocks, and put 1 to the right and 1 to the left. So it should look like this. So it should look like an upside down T shape. Okay? Now switch to the gold, or the block of gold. Underneath the center block of the 3 here, of the orange wool, you place 1 block of gold right there, and place 3 sets of 2s going down to the right. And the left side from the same block. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3 on the right. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3 on the left. Okay? And I place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left on both sides. That's 1, 2, and 1, 2 on the right as well. So it should look like this. Now we're going to switch to the snow. Now the snow, we're going to go over to the right here. We're going to go find these 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left. And these 3 sets of 2s here. So from this first block, place 1 block going down to the right with the snow. That's 1. Now first, place 1 block, put 2 placements. Put 2 placements to the right of the snow block that I actually placed. That's 1, 2. After switch to the snow. Now put 4 blocks to the right of these 2 placements. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Good placements. Now on top of the left block of 4, place 3 blocks to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And then on top of the left block of the 3 here, place 2 blocks to the right. That's 1, 2. And place a connected 2 blocks on the horizontal and the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2. And on top of the left block of these 2 blocks, place an extra block on top. So it should look like this. Now we're going to switch to the jack-o'-lantern. Now the jack-o'-lantern, we're going to fill in both the right side, everything on the right side of the gold block here, and the left side here We're going to fill all of these in with the jack-o'-lantern. Now let's go and fill these in with the jack-o'-lantern or the pumpkin, whichever you're using. And now, once you've done that, switch to the block of gold. Now, the block of gold, you may have guessed it, we're going to fill in the remaining empty spaces that we left behind with the block of gold. And yeah, there we go. Everything is looking exactly like this so far. Now we'll switch to the placement block once again. Now, the placement block, we're going to go over to the left. We're going to find the top of the mouth around. We're going to go over to... Let's go over to the first block with the 6 line diagonal down to the right from these 2s as 2s here. So in this block here, with the placement block, we're going to be placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Placing 9 blocks on top with the placement blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now switch to the black on the top. We're going to be placing 5 blocks to the right. Oh no, not 5, 6 blocks to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get the placement blocks. Now on top of the left block, the 6, place 1 block on top, so that's 1. And I place 7 blocks on the horizontal up and level to right from the right block of the 6 here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now place 8 blocks on the horizontal up and level to right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go to the placement block. And now starting on top of the right block of the 8, place 1 block on top of the right. So it will look like this. Now we're going to go over to the... We're going to start on the right side here, actually. From this block here, place 2 blocks up to the left. That's 1, 2. And then place 1 block up to the left. That's 1. And then we're going to go ahead and repeat this exact pattern right here. I just highlighted. We're going to do that 2 more times. So this is 1, 2, and 1, 1, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So that's 2 more of those. Okay. Now place 2 blocks up to the left. That's 1, 2. And then 4 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the very top of the left eye. So we're going to bring it down by placing 1 block going down to the left. That's 1. And then place 5 sets of 2s going down to the left. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 5. That's 5 sets of 2s. So let's get placing blocks. Okay, now place 3 blocks going down to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. And then 2 blocks going down to the left to finish this off. That's 1 and 2. 5 backwards, you can see that should look exactly like this. Okay, so now we're going to switch to the orange wool. Now the orange wool, actually, I don't even need this no block anymore. You can go ahead and throw that away. Now switch to the orange wool. We're going to go over to the top. We're going to go ahead and go to these 4 blocks on the diagonal. Let's go over to the 4th block here. Underneath it, place 2 blocks going down. That's 1, 2. And place a connected 2 blocks going down to the right. Oh no, sorry, this block here. We're going to be placing 5 sets of 2s going down to the left. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5. So it should look exactly like this. It would have been easier this way. So just like starting underneath this block here, place 5 sets of 2s going down to the left. So it should look like this. Now place 3 blocks going down to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. And then place 2 sets of 2s. Oh no. Yeah, just 2 blocks going down to the left. That's 1, 2. And then 1 block going down to the left. So that's 1. And that finishes the orange wool there. So it should look like this. Okay, now switch to the block of gold. Now the block of gold, starting on top of the center block of the 7 here. From this block here, place 5 blocks on top. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And place 3 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And 2 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2. And then 2 blocks on horizontal up and level to the right. That's 1, 2. It should look like this. And once you've done that, we're going to switch to the gold. We're going to fill in. Actually, let's leave that. Let's leave those areas for right now. We're going to move on to the right eye this time. So we're going to switch to the placement once again. Except we're going to the right mouth, right side of the mouth this time. So we're going to go over to the right. We're going to go over on top of these 2 blocks here this time. So on top with the placement block, we're going to be placing 7 blocks on top. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now switch to the black on top. Place 6 blocks to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get the placement blocks. Now starting on top of the right block of the 6, place 1 block on top. Let's go back to the left block of the 6. Place 7 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And place 8 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And starting on top of the left block of the 8, place 1 block on top. So it's basically the same thing as on the left side here, but except it's on the right side and it's the opposite. So from this block here, we're going to be placing 2 blocks up to the right. So that's 1, 2. And then 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And then we're going to go ahead and repeat this exact pattern right here. I just highlighted, and we're going to do that twice, or 2 more times. So that's 1, 2, and 1, 1. 1, 2, and 1, 2, just like this. And place 2 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2. And place 4 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just gonna place the blocks. Okay. Now place 4. Now 1 more going down to the right. That is 1. And then 5 sets of 2s going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 5. That's 5 sets of 2s. And then 3 blocks going down the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And to finish this off, place 2 blocks going down the right. That is 1 and 2. So the 5 back, you can see it should look like this. It's basically the same thing, actually. Okay, so now we're gonna switch to the orange roll. Now the orange roll, sorry, underneath the 4th block of the 4 blocks going diagonal underneath this block here. Place 2 blocks going down, so that's 1 and 2. Underneath this block here, place 2 blocks going down as well, so that's 1 and 2. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and trace the outline going all the way down to the right. So it should look exactly like this. Now this is the gold block. Now the gold block starting on top of the center block of the 7 here, I actually place at the bottom of the eye. So in this block here, place 5 blocks on top. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I place 3 blocks up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. And then 2 blocks up to the left. That's 1, 2. And then 2 blocks horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2. And everything should be looking exactly like this so far now. Because right now, I'm just about to do a filling process. Hey, close attention to this. So we're gonna start with the jack-o'-lantern actually. Now the jack-o'-lantern, you're gonna fill in this singular empty space here, as well as this singular empty space here on the right side. Fill those both in with the jack-o'-lantern, and once you've done that, switch to the block of gold, and you may have guessed it, and fill in the remaining empty spaces in the eyes with the block of gold. So again, these 2 areas, jack-o'-lantern, and these 2 areas, block of gold. Go ahead and do that now. And when you're done filling them all in, it should look like this. So now we're going to go over to the top. We're going to go ahead and do the stem now. So you can go ahead and put away the orange wool, I think. Yeah, you can go ahead and put away the orange wool, or you can just get rid of the orange wool completely, and same with the jack-o'-lantern, and same with the gold, the block of gold. So all the blocks that are left here are the black terracotta, the brown terracotta, and the orange terracotta. So we're starting with the brown terracotta. Actually, let's see. We're gonna go. Actually, no. Let's start with the black terracotta. I think it would be easier this way. So we're gonna go over to the 6 blocks I actually place right next to the 8 placement blocks I actually place. So yeah, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you see 8 blocks. We're gonna actually place 6 next to them, and with the black terracotta, we're gonna count 3 blocks in to the right next to the 6 here. This is 1, 2, and 3, and I'm starting on top of this block here. We're going to be placing 1 block on top. So that's 1. Okay. Now place 5 blocks up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then place 3 blocks up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. And then 2 sets of 2s going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. That's 2 sets of 2s. And then 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. And then 2 blocks going up to the left. That is 1 and 2. And then we're going to go ahead and repeat this exact pattern right here. I just highlighted. We're going to do that 2 more times. So this is 1 and 1, 2, 1, and 1 and 1, 2, 2. So it should look exactly like this. So now once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and do another filling in process. Pay close attention. So it should be easy. So this area on the left side, everything on the left side of the black terracotta outline here gets filled with brown terracotta, and everything on the right side of the black terracotta outline gets filled with black terracotta. Now, again, this area brown terracotta, this area black terracotta. Go ahead and do that now. And when you're done filling them both in, it should look like this. So now we're going to go ahead and work on the jack-o'-lantern itself. That's all that's left. So now we're going to switch. So we're going to go ahead to start things off. We're going to switch to the orange terracotta actually. Now the orange terracotta, we're going to over to the right. We're going to find this little M shape that on the right side here. This little M shape that's going diagonal. That has like these diagonal blocks that look like an M shape. So we're going to go over to the left side underneath this block here. We're going to be placing 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's right next to it's literally right next to the lightning shape that's pointing towards the left. So from this block, place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1 and 2. And then we're going to go back down to the right, and we're going to find these 15 here, and we're going to go ahead and put 15 on the left side. 15. We're going to put 1 block on the left side of each of the 15 blocks there, and then we're going to go ahead and trace the entire outline here, all the way over to the left, stopping at the 2 blocks going diagonal I had to place. So this should be easy. Let's do this, and boom. So once you've done that, it should look exactly like this. So once you've done that, we're going to go over to the bottom here. We're actually going to go over to the bottom of the mouth here. We're going to go over to the these 6 blocks I had to place underneath the right block of the 6 here. This block here, place 2 blocks going down, so that's 1 and 2. And starting on the left side, the top block of these 2, we're going to be placing 7 blocks, I believe, or 8, I think. No, it's 7. To the left, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Underneath the left block of the 7 here. In this block here, place 2 blocks going down, that's 1 and 2. And place 1 block going down to the left, that's 1. And then fill in this empty space with the orange terracotta. Go ahead and do that now. It should look like this. Now let's go over to the top left here of the mouth. Let's go over to this tooth here. Let's go over to the right. Let's go to these 3 blocks going up to the right. I had to place from these 4 blocks here. So from the top block here, place 3 blocks going down. So that's 1, 2, 3. And place 3 blocks to the left from the bottom block. That's 1, 2, 3. And I place 4 blocks going horizontal on the upper level tops. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now from the left block of 4, we're going to be placing 3 blocks on top of the left. On top of the left block for the 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I meant to say 4, not 3. So 4 on top, not 2, not 3. So it should look like this. Now switch to the brown terracotta. Now the brown terracotta, we're going to go over to the right. We're going to go over to this tooth here on the right side. On the left, in the bottom left corner, place 4 blocks to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And start on the top of the left block of these 4 blocks here. Place 2 blocks on top. That's 1 and 2. Now from the right block of 4, place 4 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on top of the right block of the 4, place 4 blocks on up. On top, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now that you've done that, we're going to go over to the top. And we're going to go over to the very top, actually. We're going to find these 9 blocks I had to place earlier. I had to place earlier. We're going over to the 4th block of the 9 blocks I had to place. So in this block here, place 1 block on top. That's 1. And place 2 blocks on up to the left. That's 1, 2. And place 5 blocks on up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And place 2 blocks on up to the right. That's 1 and 2. So it should look exactly like this. Let's go over to these 2 blocks I had to place that are going horizontal on the lower level to the right from these 2 sets of 2s here. So in this block here, we're going to be placing 1 block underneath the red block. And then place 2 blocks that are horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1 and 2. And then place 2 blocks, no, not 2 blocks, 4 blocks going diagonal down the right. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now place 5 sets of 2s going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 5. That's 5 sets of 2s. And place 1 block going down to the right. That's 1. And then place 6 sets of 2s going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, and 1, 2, 6. So that's 6 sets of 2s. And then 3 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, now place 5 blocks going down to the right. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Place 10 blocks going down to the right. Next, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Now place 5 blocks going down to the left. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left. That's 1 and 2. And then place 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2. And then place 2 sets of 5s going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 2 sets of 5s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. That's 2 sets of 5s. And then we're going to be placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. We're going to be placing 12 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? Now if I back my fingers here, it should look exactly like this. Alright, so we got one more entire outline to do, technically. So we're going to go over to the left, and we're going to do this. So let's go over to the left. We're going to switch to the orange terracotta. Now the orange terracotta, we're going to go over to these 2 sets of 3s I just placed. We're going to go over to the second set here. So in this block here, place 1 block on top of the left block. And place 3 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. That's 3 sets of 2s. Then place 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. Now switch to the brown terracotta. And on top of the orange terracotta I just place 2 blocks going on top. That's 1 and 2. Okay. Now place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1 and 2. And then place 4 sets of 2s going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4. That's 4 sets of 2s. And place 15 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And then 6 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now place 4 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And then 2 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2. Then 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And then 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2. And then 3 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And then 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2. And then 3 blocks going diagonal down to the right. That's 1, 2, and 3. And to finish this off, place 2 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2. Except we're not finished yet, technically. So I gotta connect it. So I've gotta connect this. So to do that, I'm gonna go over to the bottom, very bottom of the left eye here. I'm gonna go over to the second block of the 6 here I had to place. So underneath this block here, place 1 block underneath, so it should look like this. Now from this block here, place 2 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2. And then 3 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And then place 5 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then place 4 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then place 3 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And then 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2. Then place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the right. That's 1 and 2. We're almost done. Now place 2 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2. And place 6 blocks going down to the right. That's 6 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for the moment of truth, we're going to be placing 5 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'll fly it back. So you can see that everything should be looking exactly like this so far now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and fill in a couple of small areas for you so you aren't confused. So we're going to go over to the top right here, a corner of the right eye here. And you see this giant line of empty faces here. I'm going to go ahead and fill these in with orange terracotta. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these in with orange terracotta. Now once you've done that, we're going to switch to the brown terracotta. Now with the brown terracotta, we're going to fill in these 4 smaller empty faces here in the bottom right corner with the brown terracotta. Go and do that now. Once you've done that, I'm pretty sure that's every single small area completed. Okay, so yeah. Now we're going to do a large filling process. I'm going to pay close attention to this because this is the final instruction of the pixel art tutorial. Very small pixel art, I know, but I hope it was worth it. So now we're supposed to be first we're supposed to do the orange terracotta. Now the orange terracotta, this is just one singular empty space now. It goes from here all the way up to here, and then goes up between the right eye, and the mouth. Or I said the mouth, and then it goes all the way over to the all around the nose, and underneath the left eye, and it goes above the left eye as well. It goes a little bit on the left side of it too, and it goes in between there, and it goes down all the way down to here, and it goes to this corner here. And once you've done that, switch to the brown terracotta. Now the brown terracotta, we're going to fill in this singular large empty space here. It's also it's actually 2 separate areas actually. This entire large empty space here, and this empty space here, and this empty space also get filled with brown terracotta. Oh yeah, this up here also gets filled with orange terracotta. So that's 2 areas with orange terracotta and 3 with brown terracotta. So let me go and recap. So this singular empty space, orange terracotta, as well as this empty space with orange terracotta, and once you've done that, this entire empty space, brown terracotta, as well as this empty space and this empty space, brown terracotta. So go ahead and do that now, and when you're done filling them all in, it should look like this. So there you have it, a tutorial on how to make my Jack-o'-lantern pixel art. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did myself, 100%. Although this was a full-on tutorial because it was not that big of a pixel art, not that detailed either, so I just went ahead and did this as a full-on tutorial because why not? And because this pixel art is pretty small compared to my other pixel arts. So yeah, hopefully this turned out well. So yeah, this is one of my first pixel arts actually. It was one of my I think it was my first 10. I think I forget. It's been so long since I made this pixel art. I can't remember. It's been 5 years since I built the thing. It's been so long. It's crazy. So yeah, it's crazy to actually remember this 5 years later, which is crazy to me. So yeah, happy Halloween to everybody. It has been a pleasure doing this pixel art, like as a tutorial and stuff. I actually made this as a time lapse like 4 years ago or something like that. It's never made into a showcase either. I just kind of like did a time lapse of it and just like forgot about it. Just kind of like forgot about it and like here we are. I didn't forget about it this year. So yeah, it is officially Halloween Day, and I hope you guys have a good happy Halloween out there. Because for sure Halloween is one of my favorite holidays of all time. Because you get to explore the darkness and the creepiness of some of the places. It's pretty cool. So yeah. Remember to eat your greens and holidays. I have you guys on the job by now. And peace.